You can be looking at a patient who's got a liver toxicity problem, which you identify by finding a weak muscle that rubbing or pinching the liver VRP strengthens that weak muscle. It can guide you into looking at the liver detoxification. You find the patient needs sulfur, and you can say, fine, here, we'll give you some cysteine, we'll give you some MSN or something like that. But what you got to recognize is if you have cysteine strengthens that patient, that's a huge marker for that patient. You don't know why that cysteine is necessary. Is the body using it up too fast or can't make it? And if it can't make it, all of a sudden you backed yourself into identifying a homocysteine patient. And elevated homocysteine is a killer. It's a killer and it's a degenerative factor. And so you just be going through checking the liver and treating the patient and say, oh, you need sulfur. But when you get to that point, you got to stop and think, why do they need the cysteine? Are they getting enough from homocysteine? And at that point then we're going to test homocysteine. But all of a sudden you're going along and you find out this thing that's maybe either a genetic component because they need folic acid and they can't get it and it's activated for them, and you identify this, or you identify some other factor associated with homocysteine, and they came in for whatever they came in for. Maybe they came in for a shoulder problem because of the pec sternal, and you picked it up, and all of a sudden you pick up the fact that they got this elevated homocysteine and they can't metabolize it. Maybe they got a genetic defect where they can't make 5-methyltetrahydrofolate, or maybe they're just deficient in B12 or whatever. And you picked it up and you plugged that in, and all of a sudden they start to metabolize homocysteine. They came in for a shoulder problem, and you save their life.